One of the most common arguments the enemies of Islam use against the Prophet ﷺ is his marriage with Aisha radiallahu anha. The argument is that Aisha married the Prophet ﷺ at the age of 7 and the marriage was consummated at the age of 9. For this reason, they called the Prophet a pedophile and denounced his authenticity as a prophet from God. However, fortunately for us, this argument can easily be refuted if you can acknowledge their double standards and the fallacy of presentism. Starting off, presentism is the act of judging past practices using modern standards and normalities. Presentism is a false mindset because anything that is normal now isn't necessarily normal 100 years ago and vice versa. For example, 140 years ago in 1885, the age of consent in Washington and Virginia was 12 years. In Texas and California, it was 10 years, and in Delaware, it was 7. So back in the day, it was perfectly fine to marry someone that young, and this wasn't by accident. These were legislations passed by functioning governments, laws that everyone accepted at the time. Now, one of the main reasons for making the marital age so low is because of the lack of health care. A fever used to mean a death sentence, and the average life expectancy was 30 years. For this reason, people were given grown-up responsibilities at a very young age, such as working, teaching, or bearing children, if they were able to do so. Which brings us to the next point. For the entirety of human history, a person was regarded as an adult once they have reached puberty. It was only in the 19th century when the definition of an adolescent was standardized. So Aisha radiallahu anha was not a child when the marriage was consummated.